You're watching a WSLS 10 special live presentation, Virginia's Veterans Parade.
Thank you and welcome back. You are watching the Virginia Veterans Parade, the 2017 broadcast live of the Virginia Veterans Parade here in downtown Roanoke. Up next, we have the Roanoke Military Vehicle Club. You're going to take a look at them coming down the road. They are the official military vehicle club. Along with their K9 unit, the club is made up of individual members who privately collect and restore vehicles formerly used by the U.S. military. The majority of the club members are veterans, and they do this work just as a hobby. They appear in events like today's parade to raise money for various veterans organizations, and the vehicles are also available for special public events.
All right, and we want to go to Patrick McKee now, who's along the parade route. He's down in Market Square, and I'm sure he's got some fun people to talk to. Patrick.
We do, guys, and I can tell you, if you're in the sunshine, it's not so bad. We're standing in the shade right now, and it's freezing cold down here. Joined this morning by Travis Light. He has served our nation as well as an organizer for the parade today. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you. Good to be here.
First off, tell us about your service to our country.
Well, I commissioned out of VMI in 2009, 8 years in the Air Force. I was a combat systems officer on a U-28. It's a tactical ISR bird. I got out last August and now work for Boxing Materials.
All right, we thank you for your service. You've been on the committee organizing this parade. It's a big undertaking, but certainly a wonderful event every year.
Right. And my favorite part is actually before the parade, the shake a veteran's hand, the caliber of person you meet in that room, the Vietnam veterans, the 50th anniversary this year, the Korea veterans. A lot of people don't realize how bad it was back then, and all these guys want to feel is to be a part of a team, and we're giving them a team atmosphere today, so that's good.
Certainly are. Travis, thank you so much for your service and talking to us today. Guys, we got a band coming up behind us. You're about to not be able to hear me, so I'm going to send it back up to you.
All right, well, thank you, Patrick. And we've got up next is the Association of the U.S. Army in our Veterans Day Parade today. Association of the United States Army is the voice of the Army. Basically, it provides support for our One Army, Active Guard, Reserve, Army civilians, veterans, retirees, and family members. Members include veterans of World War II, Iraq, and Afghanistan, and supporters of our armed forces. Right now, the local chapter is focused on the commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War, which we've talked about a little bit already. The association is throwing a party, inviting all Vietnam veterans and the guests to a social and a dance with live music, food, and drink without charge. That's on November 17th. Lindsay?
Next up, Carilion is dedicated and committed to helping all veterans and their families, and that commitment is shown in their Vet to Vet program. This group supports local veterans, promotes hiring service members, and offers support for Carilion employees and their families who are former or current military members. The group works to support local veterans and offer education and training to those who work closely with them. John?
All right, Carilion Clinic Hospice is up next today. Did you know that a quarter of those suffering from terminal illnesses have served in our country's armed forces? So Carilion Clinic Hospice considers it an honor and a privilege to provide these heroes support at this time in their lives. Their experience and their compassionate caregivers work to meet the needs that are unique to our servicemen and women. So this meaningful organization offers comfort and care that meets the needs of the entire family. All right, up next, here comes the Cave Spring High School Marching Band. How about we get some music coming down the road? Check out the marching band from Cave Spring High School, the Knights in Roanoke County. This group is here today representing all of the Roanoke County schools. All the students and teachers want to extend a heartfelt thank you to all the veterans and service personnel that have this strong, proud country that we live in today. Let's take a listen to the Cave Spring High School Marching Band, the Fighting Knights.
major adjustments in lifestyle that often occurs after a return from combat. They're happy to help veterans every day of the year, but especially proud to show their support during this Veterans Day celebration. So that is the Roanoke Vet Center making their way down the parade route. Up next, the Salem VA Medical Center offers support for veterans during and after their time in service. The Salem VA Medical Center and Roanoke Regional Office would like to thank all of our nation's veterans for their service and sacrifice. They strive daily to provide the best care for these heroes as they continue in the military or in civilian life. So the VA, Salem VA Medical Center making their way down the parade route this morning. John? Oh, look, we are looking at a pink car. That's the Roanoke Vet Center. Certainly a standout here.
Hard to miss that car. I've never seen it driving around town because
Cadillac.
You wouldn't forget it if you had seen it. The Virginia Veterans Care Center is right next door to the Salem VA Medical Center. A lot of people get those two confused, but they're not the same thing. The Virginia Veterans Care Center offers expanded medical care for veterans, including memory care, assisted living, and skilled nursing care. The entire staff wants to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of America's veterans and service members.
Oh, they certainly have a big rig that is certainly dedicated to veterans. It's painted and it is beautifully done artwork.
The flags
there
on the back, just very, very well done. POW MIA. Mud flaps on that big truck with the shiny rims, just beautiful.
I think I just saw Uncle Sam too. So he was in the parade route. So look, we have some four-legged friends who are marching in the parade as well, John, this morning.
Comes the Veterans Affairs Police vehicle to protect all who served. That's coming by our position right now.
Yeah, the Virginia Veterans Care Center, certainly a standout, a shiny float this morning as they make their way down, a red, white, and blue float.
And seeing Uncle Sam here on the back of a Jeep. It's not a military Jeep per se, but it sure looks like one, coming by our position.
Yeah, cold morning to have the top off for sure.
All right.
We are moving on to the Military Officers Association of America. It's the nation's largest military officers association dedicated to preserving the earned entitlements and benefits for members of the armed forces, retirees, and their families. The MOAA represents the membership to the Congress and other government agencies and has won important victories on lifetime health care benefits and pay raises for military personnel.
All right, don't go away. You're watching the Virginia Veterans Parade on 10 News.